Welcome back, and in this video we're going to do combo box. So we've talked about choice boxes that we did in class. We talked about choice box I think we talked about choice box DDL and checkbox. So we're actually going to do just a combo box. So we're going to do right click, package, we'll call it combo box, hit return, same thing, hit new, class, I'm going to call it main. Let's see here, I'm gonna just jump on this stuff, start typing this in, launch args, even though it's gonna blow up, not know what that means. No big deal, we know what it means. We're gonna do extends application, awesome. I'm gonna grab over my libraries that we've already used. It seems like 1,000 times already. Copy this guy. Right here. Perfect. We're missing a start menu, so once again I'm just going to copy over what we've already accomplished. If you watched my other videos, if you haven't, then this will be new to you. Perfect. So now we have an area where we have our start menu. Alright, so I'm also going to copy over some stuff that we've already accomplished in pretty much everything. We'll do something a little bit different in this one, but we'll talk about it in a second here. Alrighty, there we go. So, let's see what else can we do. We can do so we're gonna have the same thing that we have on the other ones. We're just copying over reusable code that we've already accomplished, only if you watch my videos. So I'm gonna do this because we have the name. You can name the name of the title what you want to name it, not a big deal. Another thing that we could do that won't be different is we need a layout that we'll have, and we'll need a scene. So all I'm doing here is just copying over reusable code that we use in all the other programs. That way we don't have to type it in. So now combo box, it hiccups because we don't have that yet. So we will have that soon. But let's get started. So this kind of gives us a lot to really start with. So if you need to pause the video and make sure you paste everything over, go ahead and do that, and you can verify that you have the same thing that I have. Then you could get started. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up here in our application. What's different about this, if you remember when we did the list view, it's gonna be very similar to the list view, how we declare the combo box, okay? So if you already know, start typing. So you'll type in the name of the object, which is combo box, because that's the library that we're using. And then we're gonna do a less than greater than and put string. And the reason being is because it's gonna accept the value. And I'm gonna call it, I'll call it my combo box. All right, so we didn't like that. So maybe I spelled it wrong. So let me copy this. This is always the right way of doing it. Copy it, paste it. There you go. See, I apparently had it spelled wrong. So that's why I always say copy the name of the component, and then you can't get it wrong. All right, so we'll come down here and we'll start programming. So we need a button in this program. So, oops, yeah, so button. We call it, what did we call it? Button. Okay, button equals new button. And I'll say submit. Great. Now we need to create a new combo box. And how do we do that? What's the name of our combo box? We call it my combo box equals new combo box. We need to do the less than greater than. And we need to do left and right parentheses and end it. Now what we need to do is we need to get items. So we need to add some items to the list. So how do we do that? So without using a database, which we haven't talked about at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to manually enter some values in here. So I am going to enter my combo box dot get items dot add all. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add movies that I actually were in. Matter of fact, I played in 3-4 movies here that was in Pittsburgh. as some of you don't know. So first one I'll do is I am number 4. I was casted for this role as a stand-in member because I am 6'7", and they needed someone to play the Mongolian soldier who were really in their like 5'7". They used stilts, so I got to play in that role and meet Steven Spielberg and some other gems in the movie, such as the lead actor and actress. So it was a pretty cool role. Warrior. This was my first movie with Nick Nolte. I played an extra in round 1. Well, actually, in round 1, the final bout, when they were fighting at the stage, which took place in the Peterson Event Center. And then the Jack Reacher movie. I played a guy drinking an alcohol beverage in a sports bar downtown on the North Shore. And there you go. So this lists your movies, and if you want to add other movies, you could just come over here, hit comma, and then add another movie here. So I don't think let's say we could put a favorite of mine is The Hangover. Wasn't in that one. We could do that. All right, so now we added those values. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and we're going to we need to ask what our favorite movie is. So we're going to name our combo box, which is my combo box. All right, dot set prompt text, and we're going to pass a value and say, hey, what is your favorite movie? Okay, we got to make sure we have there we go. All right, and now we need to make edible. When you select edible, now write it in your own option. So we're going to add an option that, well, let's just wait, and then we'll add that last. We need a set on action, which is not going to exist yet. So we're going to call button dot set on action, E for operator, and then we need to call it something. I'll say display movie, which we don't have yet. Movies. All right, so it's going to look funky right now because we haven't created that method yet. No big deal. We do have our layout, so that's good. We could probably, let's see here. Let's go work around here a little bit. So let's go down here, create our method called private void display movies. And we could do system.out.println my combo box dot get value, left and right in parentheses. Now we have a problem here. We need to put the right value. All right, as you see, I cannot spell. I'm going to copy that guy there and paste him in here. All right, so button dot set on action equals display movies. Why is it not like that? Oh, okay. See what I did wrong? Left and right parentheses. Didn't like that. For some reason, it's not like on my combo box either. Oh, because we did add it. Let me make sure I did call it right. I didn't spell it right. See, I have my combo box and I have it spelled my combo box on here. All right. So we're not 100% done yet, but let's run this and see what we get. All right. So it comes up and says, what's your favorite movie? So I'm going to say I am number 4. Hit submit. Comes down here and says I am number 4. Now I could say Warrior. I could do Hangover. Submits it. I could do Jack Reacher. I could do I am number 4 again, and so forth. And it'll keep going down the line. Now, what you can't do is you can't enter your own in there. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to run this again and show you something. So as you notice here, this is only what is selected in here. It's not editable. So what we're going to do is add a function that makes it editable so that you can type in what you want to type in. Okay, so we could come down here. We could do the name of your combo box, which is my combo. Make sure you spell it right because I don't. Dot set editable, and then you want to pass in a value, true or false. I'm going to say true. I want to make it editable. All right. So let me see what else do we need to do here. All right. So we do this here. What other thing that we need to do is add a feature that I didn't add. So we could do my combo box. We could do set on action. We could do E for up event. We could do system.out.print line and say user select it space plus the name of the combo box, which is my combo box, dot get value, and get rid of this guy right here. So now let's see if all this works now. Alright, so now we have this editable box. So let's make sure our things are working still. So now it says user selected warrior. Maybe we change that thing and call it the customer. Doesn't sound better. I think it sounds much better. Alright, so we go here and do warrior. Customer selected warrior. We do Jack Reacher. All right, so let's enter our own value in. So let's edit this and call it Independence Day, and hit submit. Look at that, customer selected Independence Day. It's not even in the list. So you're able to, I could come down here and choose Hangover and say, you know what, I'm gonna make it Hangover 2. Look at that. I'm gonna make it Hangover 4, which doesn't exist. Submit. So recap, we talked about how to use a combo box, how to allow the user to input whatever that value they want to. So let's say that you are creating a sub-hub application. You can use that feature in your program. So thank you for listening to me. If you have any questions, just email me. You have my email address. Other than that, have a nice day. Thanks.